Ladies and gentlemen, fellow citizens, we gather here today in a time of great trial and tribulation, just as our nation faced its darkest hour in the midst of a great civil conflict. As we come together, let us remember the words of our forefathers, who conceived this great experiment in democracy and gave birth to a new nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. We find ourselves in a world where old divisions, like those that once separated North from South, still linger, where new challenges and uncertainties threaten to tear at the fabric of our union. Yet, let us not forget the lessons of the past. We must remember that a house divided against itself cannot stand, and that unity is the key to our survival as a nation. It is for us to resolve these divisions, not through the sword as our forefathers did, but through the power of reason, compassion, and the understanding that we are all bound by a common destiny. We must recognize that our strength lies in our diversity, in the richness of ideas and perspectives that this great nation encompasses. As we look to the future, we must also remember the enduring principles upon which our republic was founded. The principles of liberty, of government of the people, by the people, and for the people, must never perish from this earth. We must strive to uphold these ideals, not just for ourselves, but for future generations, for it is our solemn duty to ensure that this government, of the people and for the people, shall not perish from the earth. In this age of uncertainty, let us remember that we are not enemies, but friends. Though passion may have strained, it must not break our bonds of affection. The mystic cords of memory, stretching from every battlefield and patriot grave to every living heart and hearthstone all over this broad land, will yet swell the chorus of the Union when again touched, as they surely will be, by the better angels of our nature. Let us move forward together, with malice toward none, with charity for all, with firmness in the right as God gives us to see the right. Let us strive on to finish the work we are in, to bind up the nation's wounds, to care for him who shall have borne the battle, and for his widow and his orphan, to do all which may achieve and cherish a just and lasting peace among ourselves and with all nations. In the spirit of unity and brotherhood, let us carry forth the torch of liberty and justice, and may we be guided by the wisdom of those who came before us, for we are, and always shall be, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, and may God bless our great nation.